Hello everybody, my name is Tommy. I'm a mask and puppet maker. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the Cyan rainbow friend. One with the moving puppet jaw. One with the moving puppet jaw. So enjoy this video. This video is brought to you by Puppet Master Academy. Puppet making just got better. See you there. Okay, so in this video we're going to make Cyan from Rainbow Friends. So the first things you're going to need some toilet paper spools, and you're going to need some gloves so you don't burn yourself. So we're going to make the feet first. So we're going to take these two, and these are going to be the two front feet, okay? Then we're going to take this spool, and then we're going to glue this right onto here, okay? So just be careful not to burn yourself, okay? Glue guns are very hot, so wear your gloves to protect yourself, okay? And we're just going to make these two contact points here, and then we're just going to okay, and then you should have something that looks like this. So it should look like a cannon, okay? So we're going to let that set. So I'm using six toilet paper spools in total. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the tail. So we're going to use a pair of scissors, okay? Knives and scissors are very sharp and pointy, so be sure not to cut yourself, okay? And then we're going to just roll this up into a cone shape. So you just cut it in half, and then you just roll it into a cone shape like that, okay? Then I'm going to take the glue gun. You can use masking tape if you want. That's perfectly cool, super duper awesome. Okay, so then we're just going to have that set like that, and then once that is fully set, and then we are going to glue that on, okay? Okay, cool. So now we're going to glue this right onto the back here, okay? So we're just going to apply some hot glue. And then we're just going to do that, okay? Then we're just going to let that set, and then you will have a tail for Cyan. Okay, so now we're going to take these toilet paper spools. We want to kind of cap these little holes off because they don't look very good. So we're going to take the toilet paper spool, we're going to take a marker, and we're just going to trace around. We're going to make we're going to make 4 cutouts. We're going to glue them on the bottom of the feet, okay? So we're going to make, we're going to need to have 4 of these, okay? So we're just going to trace and cut, trace and cut, trace and cut, okay? So just as I'm doing right now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 circular traces, so we're just going to cut them out, okay? Just remember that knives and scissors are very sharp and pointy, so you don't want to stab or cut yourself or, poke yourself in the eye, because that would be really, really bad. Tommy's Puppet Lab is not responsible for anything that happens, okay? So you are fully responsible for your safety. Have an adult help you if you need your help, okay? So we're just going to cut them out right now, okay? Just cut, 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 cut. Okay, so now we have 4 circular cutouts, okay? So this is what you should have, okay? So that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to just glue them on top of here so that they look a little nicer. So we're just going to glue them, okay? Just remember that glue guns are really, really hot, because I don't want you to burn yourself, especially when you touch the end, the hot tip there. You don't want to do that, okay? So we're just going to glue it on top of there. Perfect, beautiful. Then we're going to do the same thing on this end here. We're just going to glue all around the rim here, and then we're just going to put that right on top. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, so now we have those. Now we're going to make the feet just a little bit flatter. So we're going to just tip it upside down there. And we're going to do the exact same thing, okay? So we're just going to take the glue gun, and we're just going just like that, okay? There we go. Beautiful. And then we just do the same thing for this one. Now we're just about done with that, and we're going to be working on the face next. There we go, cool. And then we're just going to let that, and that should sit down nice and flat, and that will keep it from that puppet from tipping over, okay? Beautiful. I just love that. That's amazing. Great. Now you're going to see all this little excess overhang here. I'm going to trim them real carefully with a knife, okay? Be very careful with the knife because they are very sharp. Okay? So you got to get an adult to help you, or if you need to use a special little guide, or you need to hire a genie to help you with this, go right ahead, okay? So just be careful not to stab your fingers or slit your finger off, or I'm not responsible for that, okay? I've warned you so many times, so please don't hurt yourself. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, good. Okay. Now let's make the head. Okay, so now we're going to get ready to make the head. So in order to do that, first we are going to trace 2 more circles. We're going to cap off one end, okay? So we're going to take the marker and we're just going to trace them just like we did with the feet. So we're going to trace this one. Do it. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing to this one. Trace. Circle. Okay, so now we're going to cut them out. Just remember, don't stab yourself. Don't stab yourself, don't stab your others, don't stab your neighbors, don't stab anybody, because stabbing is very bad. It's very bad for your health, and it's very bad for your public record, and it's very bad for your permanent record. It can get you into jail, and can get you to detention time. You don't want to stab anyone, so just be very careful when you do this. Beautiful. An amazing, beautiful little cut up. So now we're going to just glue them on here with the hot glue gun. Alright, then let's proceed to the next step. So now we're going to make the face, and then we're going to take these two, and we want to join them together like this, but we want to bend it, okay? That's how the face is. So in order to actually get this to fit in properly, we're going to just create a little bit of a cut there. So we're just going to cut this with a pair of scissors. So we're just going to take that, just do it very carefully, not all the way, but just enough so that we can get this inside, okay? So we're just going to slip that in, slippy toad. Yeah, slippy toad from Star Fox. I threw him in there for no reason. Okay, and then we can just bend that. Bend it like bendy, and then it'll be just good enough. There we go. And then we'll just glue that together, and then it will be ready for the next step. Okay, so we're just going to glue that. So then that's it. Perfect! Beautiful. Okay, so now in the back you're going to notice that there's an exposing gap, and I'm just going to cover that with a piece of cardboard, okay? So we're just going to cover that with a piece of cardboard. And we're going to... Okay, so we can cover up this little gap here. So I just cut off a piece of this toilet paper spool, and then we're just going to glue it over this little gap here that is exposing, and then this will be good. So we're just going to take the glue gun, and we're just going to glue that, just as you see right there, and then we're just going to cover that up, and then that should not be ever a problem. There we go. And then once we cover that in paper mache, it'll be completely invisible, and nobody will know that it was there. Okay, so now we're ready for the next step. Okay, so now we're going to do the paper mache. So the next thing that we're going to need some water and glue. So you take some 1 part water and you take 1 part glue. Okay, so I'm using white glue, and we're going to brush on the surface area. We're going to take a paintbrush, and we're going to spread the glue onto the spools here. And I'm going to be using toilet paper for this. You're welcome to use something else, but something that works and is absorbent. And we're just going to cover up the first layer here. So I'm working on the face right now. And then once you have the first layer on, then what you're going to do is you're going to take your paintbrush, and then you're going to wet the tissue just like I am right now. So just take your time with this. And it's really ideal to have about... Well, with toilet paper spool, you're probably going to want to have about 5 layers, okay? So once that is all wet, and then the next thing you do is you just cover it up again, and then you just wet the surface area once again, just like that, okay? And then once that is all wet, you just take another layer, and you keep putting it on, and keep going on until you have everything covered up here with 4 or 5 layers, okay? So let's get on to that. Alright, so just... take your time with it. got 2 on! Yay! Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the claws. So what you need to do is you just need to cut out some triangle just like that. We're just going to make some claws, and we just need to make 3 so that we can glue just on the bottom right here, okay? So 1, 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. That's how many you need, 2. Okay, so you need 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Bing, bing, bing. And now you need to have some teeth. So we're going to cut out some triangles so we can make the teeth. Then we have some triangle. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to cut the mouth in half, okay? We're just going to cut it right in half right here so that we can have the mouth open and closed, okay? So we're just going to cut. Okay, so let's start painting. So we have the cyan paint here, and we have the red and black, or the white and black, buddy. Ow! Okay, great. So the next thing that you need to do is we need to attach these. So you're going to have the mouth, but before we do that, we're going to glue the teeth and we're going to glue the claws on, okay? So we're going to need 6 of these triangles for the claws. And then once we have the claws on, we're going to get the teeth on. So let's start doing the claws. So we're going to need to have 3 on each foot, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's start gluing, okay? Remember your glove, you don't want to burn yourself. So let's start gluing the feet on, okay? Glue the feet on. Glue it very carefully, okay? So put on the little glue and then put it on the foot. Put a little glue on, put it on the foot. Put a little glue and put it on the foot. Okay, so for the top teeth, okay, so for the bottom teeth, you have to go, the bottom teeth always have more teeth, and then on the top it's gonna have just a little bit less, okay? So just focus on the bottom for the most teeth, and then just put the teeth on. Okay, now you should have something that looks like that. So the next thing that you need to do is we need to actually get this on the on here. So we're going to start off with the head. So the head should be glued on right onto there. I'm just going to carve some openings here just so the head can slide on a little better. So now I need to just kind of trim this so that we can actually get this entire thing on. So we have this little bottom thing in the way, so I'm just going to trim that overhang, and then we're going to glue the bottom jaw on, and we're going to get the mechanics to work. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to get the jaw working. So we're going to take a popsicle stick, and I'm going to We're going to cut an opening on the top here. Just going to cut an opening on the bottom here so we can actually open the jaw. Needs to be the same width as the popsicle stick. Now we're going to glue this popsicle stick from the bottom. Okay, now we're just going to glue a piece of cardboard so this does not slide out. Okay, so and the last thing that we need to do is we need to get the eyes on. Okay, take that styrofoam ball, just going to cut one in half. Just be very careful when you do this. Now when you're gluing styrofoam so we're going to take the glue, we're going to put it onto the surface area first. And then you just press it on. Let it cool for a minute here and then you just put it on safely. Like that. And then we'll just put on the eyes, just detail it. And there you go. There's Cyan. So one with the moving puppet jaw. And there you have it. You have a Cyan rainbow friend. Well, thanks to you so much for watching. Be sure to check out Puppet Master Academy and all the other rainbow friends I made, including yellow, red, cosplay, and the rest of the rainbow friends. See the links in the description below. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. This video was brought to you by Puppet Master Academy. Puppet making just got better. Would love to have you as a student, so please visit the website and sign up today. See you there. I hope you enjoyed the show. Now go make yourself a puppet friend.